Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat with Grok Trade with the trade of the day. Today's lesson is on possible line of support and resistance, the closing line. It's a strong one, so let's see how it could work out in a trade. It was on MARA was the setup here. Here it was at opening. It was up like 6% on the day, then ran up another 3%, hit a high, and was starting to fall, and sat at the 200 moving average. Possible line of support right there. These are 1-minute candles, by the way, and it came down here, right back to that 200 moving average, and then it fell. Now this is the closing line. Now the principle is that the closing line, whether it be an individual stock or on the broad market indexes, that is a possible line of support and resistance. So what happened here was it came down here and was sitting here just going around here for 4 minutes, dropped below it, then hit its head on that closing line, and then was resting on top of it all around that closing line, and then it started to do what's called a bear pullback. In fact, one of our newest members in the Grok chat room called this one out, and I said just be careful because it is just above the closing line, and that's a possible line, keyword possible line of support. So where to enter that was if it broke down to 1309 area and it hit 1310 and then it came back up and then it finally got in here 1309 short on MARA, and then it's again caution. Right here's that closing line and the 20 moving average. Sure enough, it went down there on that 1 minute, tagged the 20 moving average, and that 13 even dollar amount started to pull back up, but then it did drop down, and look at that, just right on that closing line, and then boom, popped up, and I pulled my stop down just above that 8 EMA and stopped me out at 1301 for 0.5% in 7 minutes. But the point is here, look, where did it stop? Right at the closing line at the 1390 area. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4 times it tagged it and then took off and went back up above the 200 moving average. So that's an example on just a chart, a stock chart. So let's see what it looks like on for example, broad market index like the RUT, the Russell 2000 index. These are 5-minute candles here. This is where it opened and it ran up and then pulled back down, and it was pulling back down. Well, look at this. Look at that wick right to here. Here is that. Right there is the closing line. And what did it do? Again, this is 2,000 stocks and hundreds of thousands of traders, millions of traders, right there, tagged the closing line and then reversed and went right back up, starting to test the highs of day just within 10 minutes. Isn't it amazing? Again, this is 2,000 stocks on the Russell 2000 and millions of traders caused it to bounce right off of that closing line. I know, don't think about it too much. It'll cause your head to kind of go crazy. Just know that it is a possible line of support and resistance, whether on an index or on a stock or ETF. Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, if you'd like to come join us in that Grok day trading chat room, you can do that. Just go to groktrade.com, and go to the Grok Grad Trading Room. Now what this is Grok Grads are people who've been through our mentoring program, and I led that chat room for over 10 years, but I've pulled back now. I'm more in a mentor mode, and I'm in there 2 or 3 times a week mentoring people and coaching people, but it's mostly being called out by those savvy traders that have gone through our mentoring program, and they're working together to find the most optimal entry points for the trades where the odds are in your favor. So if you want to read about it, you can here, and guess what? You can join us for 6 weeks free of charge. That's right, 6 weeks right here. Just fill this out and hit submit. A 6-week free trial. And now this chat room is free forever for our graduates who've been through our mentoring program, but come and see what they have learned and how they're applying it. And then if you're interested in our mentoring program, that would be great. We can talk to you about that, and then you can have access to this for free for the rest of your trading life. This is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that it's all about odds and probabilities, folks. It's not about certainty. Trade well, and may your winners run.